It's your girl T here, back with another Tea Time Tuesday video. I know y'all are having a beautiful, blessed day. We're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of the day is, I am the change. We are the change. We're tea timers. So we're the change that we see outside of ourselves. So I wanted to discuss with y'all today the fact that I don't think that you're understanding the jurisdiction of the 3D. What I mean by that is, when we change, our outside world will change. And most of us are under the assumption that when we change someone or something outside of us, that's when we'll see the change. But it's like when you're a little kid and your mom keeps asking you to wear that certain outfit that you didn't want to wear, and you're like, no, I'm wearing this. And she's like, but you need to wear this dress or this suit. And you're like, no, I'm wearing this, because you're going to a formal event or something. And you're like, she's like, well, I want you to wear this. And you're like, no, I'm wearing this. And then finally she submits to you and lets you wear that outfit that she hates, but she just doesn't want to argue with you anymore. This is what we're doing with our 3D. We are telling it that we are a new version of ourselves. So when other things come and try and make us change our outfit, like relatives telling us how we used to be or reflecting fears and thoughts back to us, we're telling them, no, that doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even match up to who I am now. A lot of times when we're trying to change our identity, when we're trying to change into a new version of ourselves, outside entities will creep in and reflect fears and old patterns that we had in our previous identity. And the pitfall that a lot of people will have is they'll fall back into that trap or that ideology. They'll think that that is showing you that you haven't changed enough to reflect the new personality. But you can see throughout history, especially in the Bible, when Jesus was going through his day-to-day and people would tell him, that's not enough food to feed this many people, or this can't happen, he would just look at them like they were crazy and be like, you know, it's gonna happen. When he would feed a multitude of people with one thing, or he performed miracles, to him that was natural, that was normal. To other people it was outside the box, so they couldn't understand or quantify how that was going to be a thing. It's just like us, when we're walking through a reality and other people are reflecting back old beliefs, old fears, we have to turn our face away from that and just keep being stubborn as stubborn can be, and be like, that doesn't reflect my new personality, that is not the way I am anymore. And just tell yourself, that just means that everything's working out for me, everything is going my way. Because in the law of polarity, when you have opposites, what's the opposite of what somebody's telling you that you deem as negative? It's the positive. So in order for change to occur, the negative is showing, but you must be receiving the positive just around the bend. So just keep in your new personality, your new state, your new whatever you want to call it. Decide who you are, declare it to be true, and stay in the knowing of you are that person, you are that end result, you are that new way of being, and your outside world will submit to that. When you're going and trying to change things in the 3D and trying to fight with the 3D, you have already thought those thoughts, you have already thought those fears, you have already pictured worst case scenario, and you're going out dragging the garbage of the 3D back in and remanifesting it, or putting that garbage back in your cupboards and eating it again. You are the change, and then the outside changes. When you change who you are and you stay in who you've changed to be, your outside will have to mirror that back to you. This is what I'm trying to reiterate to you over and over again, but a lot of you, I think, are getting stuck on the fact that you think it has to be outside change first versus inside, when it's the opposite direction. I'm telling y'all right now, if you're waiting for the outside to change before you change your inner, you'll be in the manifestation loop of hell for the rest of your lives. When you declare who you are and you stick in the knowing of who you are, the outside world will reflect that. Try it with little things every day. Just tell yourself something simple like, I'm irreplaceable, I'm irreplaceable, I'm irreplaceable for a week. And no matter what you see, just keep saying that and see if it doesn't get mirrored back to you or things start shifting around you. You have to know that you are the source of everything that comes out of you. It goes through you, not to you. So if you don't believe that, start by just saying, I am source. I am source. I am source for a week. And once you get the grasp of that, then start declaring who you are. I am the best. I am irreplaceable, I am irresistible, I am chosen, I am favored, I am a money magnet. Whatever affirmation you want to stick on after I am, or whatever way you affirm, But knowing that you are the starting point is the key to everything in the kingdom, because a lot of you don't know that it starts from you. You're thinking that you have to change the mirror reflection of what you're seeing. But when you change what's in front of the mirror will change. If y'all have questions surrounding this situation, let me know. And if you want to see any particular videos in my next upcoming videos, comment them down below. And a lot of you have asked for coaching and whatnot, and I've told you, but I'll tell you in this video. I did post it in my community tab, but if you want to see me repost the coaching prices, etc., under the description, let me know that as well. I love y'all, but not as much as y'all should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed Tuesday. Bye.